Back at the DHRA Diesel Nationals here at IRP. More beautiful show and shine entries. Here's one of the winners, folks, a modified Dodge. You're not going to believe this truck. I mean, this guy has tremendous imagination. Start out with the Cummins diesel that comes in the Dodge. You can order it that way, only he's highly modified it. Looks like the people from Banks have gotten a hold of it. Redid some things right there. But come on around here and get ready to be shocked. This is not your typical dually crew cab Dodge. No, sir. Look inside right there at what he's done. Now, it looks like he has probably the stock seats in place up there in front, but back in back, he's got one single seat, and then he's got a huge cab back there that looks like he probably took a sleeper off of something. A little creativity, stretched the chassis, no doubt, put that down in place. Beautiful big diesel pipes coming up right here for this truck, and back here in back, he's done a lot of diamond plate work back here to the bed, as you can see. Coming on around right here, a little bit of graphic work on this gorgeous Dodge with some flames down there. Custom covers over the tail lights, and, well, you can see why he's one of our winners at the DHRA Diesel Nationals. Time now for the DHRA Bull Recap, brought to you by Diesel Power, improving power, performance, and fuel economy. Starting out with the Diesel Power Street Diesel category, this is Ryan Updegraff out of Carlisle, Kentucky. Now, the idea is to pull here. Normally, a full pull is 300 feet, but they have a floating finish line because they've got a quarter mile of length here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Let's see exactly how far he can get it. 290.1 feet, nearly 300 feet. Our next puller will be Jeff Strothkamp out of Wildwood, Missouri, with the 1992 Dodge, of course, powered by the famous Cummins diesel. He calls it the rare breed. On a good pull. Notice the weights out there on the front, trying to counterbalance that weight that's coming down. Now you have a weight that moves forward back there on that sled and puts more and more weight on that hitch. 301.05 feet for Jeff. The next puller will be Michael Tomac out of Michigan with a 2002 Chevrolet, the famous Duramax V8 diesel in that Chevy. Again, the weights on the front end to counterbalance. Here comes that weight box all the way down on the rear axle, and he's still going. Look at that. 262.09 feet for Michael.
Well, as the smoke clears, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're the winner.
How you doing?
Take me through your pull. What was it like?
I don't know, man. I just wound it up and gave it everything it had.
Let's move on to Diesel Power Super Street category. This will be Sean Hodges from Fairmount, Indiana. 1996 Dodge, again Cummins powered. I like the hood scoops up there on top. Nice touch. Twin stack spewing big black puffs of diesel smoke as he rolls down the 300 feet of clay they've moved in here to Indianapolis Raceway Park. The DHRA people just for this pull. Four-wheel drive stops at 278.1 feet. Next puller, Todd Cox out of Danville, Indiana. Another 1996 Dodge Cummins powered, but he did his diesel exhaust a little different. Instead of going back behind the cab there, he's got it right out the top of the hood. One big stack. The weight box on the front, the weights are covered up. Nice, neat job as he makes it look a little better. Look at the paint job on this beautiful Dodge truck. 279.08 feet. Now, they stop pulling when the flagman gives them the red flag. That means you're spinning. You're no longer making progress. Here's a hometown boy, Roger Straley, with the Cummins-powered Dodge. Good-looking truck. Once again, four-wheel drive. Digging in. Boy, he's going to pull all the way up to Fort Wayne, Indiana. 276.02 feet for Roger.
Todd, you're the champ. How'd the run feel?
It felt real good. The truck did a real good job hooking up and everything, and I was real happy with it.
What do you think about this track?
The track was an excellent track. They did a real good job building it and everything.
And finally, our modified diesel, presented by Diesel Power. Kent Crowder out of Terre Haute, Indiana, 1996 Dodge. Notice how they wind them up. They get that turbo all spooled up and ready to go, and then they drop the hammer, and away we go. Look at the tires on this modified. Check out how wide those front tires are. You're allowed to do that in the modified category. And yet still a beautiful graphic job done on this truck. 347 feet for Kent Crowder. Boy, the crowd liked that one now. Van Hazley out of Fairmont, Indiana, with the Rock Hard Ram. Beautiful Dodge 3500 Ram, Cummins powered. Problems right away. You saw him bouncing up and down. You don't want that. Having trouble staying on the course. Before you know what, he's got a good long pull going right here. What's the number going to be? 321.05 feet. And our final puller will be Terry Martin out of West Union, Ohio. He calls it the Radical Ram. When you get up into this modified category, they start putting names on the trucks. Again, he chooses to duck right out through the hood there with the diesel exhaust. A floating finish line. They're all going beyond 300 feet. 305 feet for Terry. Jack has our winner.
It's been a rough day and rough night for us. We tore up some parts out here yesterday. We got it all fixed, had a lot of help, and good hook.